everyone. Thank you for joining us once again on the channel. We'd like to say a very big welcome to each and every one of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time of day that we may be reaching you. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you're joining us for the very first time. Now, to all of our existing subscribers, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our posts as they come your way. Now, we promise to keep bringing you nothing but authentic and verified news happenings around the country. Thank you and God bless you. On today's report, why Peter Obi dumped the People's Democratic Party, PDP, says Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP. Now we know that Peter Obi, who is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, was once a member of the People's Democratic Party. Now, when he did want to run for the office of presidency, he joined the Labour Party, saying that it was the Labour Party that was the right platform for him, that the Labour Party is the party that aligns with his aspirations. Now, according to Peter Obi, he had chosen a route which he considered to be in line with the aspirations and the mantra, like he says, of taking the country from consumption to production. So at that point, he left the PDP and joined the Labour Party and that is where he got the ticket of being the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. And we know that honestly, if Peter Obi had remained in the People's Democratic Party, he might not have gotten the opportunity to get the ticket of the presidential candidate. He would have gotten maybe some other tickets of any other elected office, but not that of the presidential candidate. And we see Peter Obi, since he became the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, it has actually been a wave all around the nations. We see on the lips of young people, old people, the children and everything, Peter Obi of the Labour Party. And I would say that I think it's actually a good decision he took, leaving the PDP and joining the Labour Party and getting that ticket under the platform of the Labour Party. Well, today we're going to see, according to Atiku Abubakar, why Peter Obi did leave the People's Democratic Party. Let's go into the details of today's report in full. Now, the People's Democratic Party, PDP's presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, on Thursday has shared an insight into why his Labour Party counterpart, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, dumped the main opposition during the build-up to the party's presidential primary election in 2022. Now, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who addressed a press conference on the outcome of last Saturday's presidential election in Abuja, claimed that Peter Obi left the PDP because he was afraid of the demands of the PDP governors. Now, the Punch had on May 27th, 2022, reported that Peter Obi, who is the former Anambra State governor, dumped the PDP for the Labour Party, saying that the party, which is the Labour Party, is the right platform that aligns with his aspiration. Now, according to him, he had chosen a route that he considered to be in line with our aspirations and my mantra of taking the country from consumption to production. Now, but speaking in Abuja on Thursday, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar said that Peter Obi dumped the party because he was in a rush. He said, I think Peter Obi was in a rush. When the campaign started and our PDP governors sat down and said that they must produce the presidential and vice presidential candidates, the chief of staff among themselves, Peter Obi, got scared and left. I did not get scared. I stood up against the governors. When we founded the PDP, some of them, the governors, were perhaps in secondary schools or universities. So why should I be afraid of them? So I stood up and I fought them and I won the primary election. So if he was there, nothing could have stopped him from becoming a running mate because I had the right to choose whoever I wanted as my running mate. So questions of whether I will work with Peter or whether he wounded or scuttled the PDP's chances, well, he did to some extent because all the votes that he polled were PDP votes in the South-South and Southeast. But whether he will achieve his ambition or not is left for God to decide. Now, the former vice president also admitted that the Labour Party candidates slashed the PDP's votes in both the Southeast and the South-South regions. At the time that Peter Obi decided to leave the PDP and join the Labour Party, we had not, I believed, begun our primary election process. So the question about whether he was going to get the ticket or not did not arise. Yes, I agree it is a fact that he took our votes from the Southeast and the South-South. But that, of course, would not make him a president. Absolutely, it would not. You all know that to be a president in this country, you need a vote from everywhere. But he is welcome to dialogue with the People's Democratic Party, and we are ready to dialogue with him. I don't think we will have any problem if he wants to dialogue with the People's Democratic Party, whether he forms an alliance or not. Well, that is it on the details of today's report. And we can see Atiku Abubakar giving his reasons why he thinks that the Labour Party presidential candidate did dump the PDP and join the Labour Party. Well, that's all we can take on the details of today's report. Until we'll come your way next time with more news happenings around the country, please do well to stay safe. Bye-bye.